Or how long
Okay,
did it
so
take to get you back into running?
wow, I need to think about it.
I
Don't know when
cannot
I
remember.
started.
Still having baby brain.
It's like after having kids, right? I just have very selective memory. Like I only remember things that
They
I
are
think like
worth they are worth
yeah,
remembering.
like
Things.
suddenly my life is not worth remembering anymore, you know. Like when I got back into shape or when I started running again, it's really quite hazy. But I remember like just telling myself to chill after my second pregnancy and just not put any pressure on myself to go back to my workout routine
Mm-hmm.
as long as um I just wanted to be like mentally good, like mentally healthy and feeling up for exercise before I were to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't set any hard
Yes.
deadlines.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
so
so
that's so that's so important, right? I
yeah,
think it's great that you managed to, even come to this conclusion that you have to be well mentally first before you think about the physical well-being. Well, not physical
yeah,
well-being. I mean, of course, physical well-being you need to be good, but more like physical goals, right? But up
yeah,
here must
yeah.
be correct first, or take care of this here first.
Yes, because like after having a second kid, it just gets harder and harder, right? The more kids you have. So I also had to deal with like the guilt towards my firstborn,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
adapting to two kids in my life. So I
mm,
think really getting back to running was not on my priority list at all. It
mm,
was more about like, okay, I just want to eat well. I just want to like be healthy, not fall sick, have enough milk for my baby. That's all I cared about. And
mm,
at the same time be strong enough to be able to do the daily baby chores, like
mm.
changing diapers, breastfeeding, carrying and all that.
But
Yeah.
was there a point in time where you felt like, okay, I'm ready to be a little bit more involved in participating in more physical activities or try something harder?
I think it was once I returned to work because being at shape, I can't exactly like turn down activities, right?
Mm,
I just have to like just keep an open mind. And I think by the time I returned to work after 4 months, I was more or less ready to take on
mm,
some activities.
mm,
But I always reminded myself to just start light, start small,
mm,
and just don't over push myself. So I was a lot more like mindful of myself, like
mm,
what my body can do and what I feel up to do.
mm,
Yeah, so I think I eased into it with simpler things like lower impact stuff lah, like
mm.
yoga, Pilates, and then running was more like maybe close to a year after I delivered. Then I would start running
Yes,
because back
yes.
then running still wasn't on my priority. It was like, okay, I'd rather do something more effective in terms of like fat burn. So like for a short amount of time, if I can do a HIIT workout, I would rather do that
Yeah,
than go
yeah,
for a run.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because in reality, running does take a much longer time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and sometimes we just can't invest that amount of time to make effective as running as we want it to be.
Yeah, I remember like starting out by kind of like preparing myself to ease back into my fitness routine by doing my own exercises at home.
Mm,
Like I will do things like mountain climbers, I'll do burpees, I'll do lunges and all that. Like
mm,
just trying to get my form in order and make sure that I still have the strength to do it. And then
mm,
slowly scale up, like
mm.
scale up in terms of the reps and the sets.